and I had to reinstall it, so we're coming back to it. First order of business. No. First order of business. Please let my house still exist. It has been a while since I've been in. Here's hoping. Yeah. Huh. That made me nervous. It just kind of waited. I was like, uh-oh. Oh, man. Okay. So, let's do a little bit of chatting. And first of all, how's everybody been doing? Hope you've been doing well. Hope, if you're in America at least, the holiday, the Memorial Day, is going well for you. Lots of family time, I hope, and good foods, and just not school. Those kind of good times. As for me, this weekend was a little bit on the more chaotic side. I apologize for not getting to Pump It Up streaming on Saturday. Work ended up preventing me from getting home at a time that I could do that. And I also apologize for not getting Fallout in yesterday, because that one, I got a new computer in, and I also got the Oculus Quest 2 in. So I was definitely messing around with that stuff and figuring all that out. Okay, let's adjust the quality here because it's a little choppy. First of all, still my house? Yes, still my house. Woo! Yeah, the frame rate's a little choppy, and I do apologize for that. Kinda... Let me see here. Let's see what we can do to fix this. I mean, all of that is fine. Feels like there's... I'm missing a frame rate setting, I think. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's drop the frame rate and see if that'll help. Okay, that feels like it's a lot smoother. Let me know in the chat if it works, if it's working for you, if it looks better. But anyways, though, so yeah, Fallout New Vegas was supposed to happen yesterday. Instead, I ended up rebuilding my entire office, so that was an ordeal. It was a good time though. I mean, I had fun with it. Also, one sec here. Here we go. Forgot to put that up. That is my B. Sorry to my FC members if that happened. But anyways though, yeah, so I was working on that yesterday and setting all of that up. And that took way longer than I thought, and I was also like super tired. Okay, hold on. I need to adjust this down. I swear this is way too loud still. Down. Down. There. But yeah, that took too long getting everything set up. So by the time I got it all together, I was like, I could still stream and it'd be alright. But realistically, I also checked my Wi-Fi settings. And honestly, the Wi-Fi antennas that the computer came with weren't really great. I noticed that there was a lot of like disconnecting, reconnecting going on, and that was kind of a problem. So rather than stream inconsistently, I instead was working on getting a new standalone router to plug it up to, so that way it doesn't have those issues. I don't know why I sent you on silver. I literally don't know. Whatever. So anyways though, yeah, we were working on that yesterday. I gotta say, y'all, though, I'm so excited. It's a Windows computer and it is boss. I even named the computer Fragna Boss because how awesome it is. It's rocking an i7 13th generation, and it's got a 4060 Ti in it. The Wi-Fi antennas being on the weak side is kind of the only problem I've actually found with it so far, and that is, it's freaking awesome. Welcome in, Kat. It's good to see ya. But yeah, the computer is going to be absolutely amazing. I'm gobsmacked with how fast it works and how efficiently it works. And the fact that it handled the Oculus stuff when I was just test running it without any issue was just wonderful. It was so refreshing. So, going forward, just as a kind of a heads up here, still got my Mac Studio. I still love this thing. But I want to be shifting the way my content works going forward to where this computer is going to be the one that's doing my video editing and thumbnailing and all that kind of stuff behind the scenes. And the PC is going to be the one doing the heavy lifting of the actual streams. It's an accessibility thing, it's a power thing, it's all the things. So that's the future. Right now we're kind of in an connected spot, I guess you could say. But yeah, that's where we're at on that for now. Oh, it says my camera stopped tracking. Wake up, camera. Sort of. We good? Okay. I was like, I think it's alright. Maybe. You know, let me try something real quick. It doesn't track that way. Darn. You know what? I actually did forget. 1 second, I need a phone stand. That way I can put my camera on it. Because my webcam is not on this computer anymore. 1 second, yeah. Real fast. Okay, we are back with the stand. Put this bad boy up real quick. I was on me for forgetting to get it going. Okay, awesome. Oh man, it is good to be back in 14 though, I gotta say. I've been having fun with all the games we've been playing, but there's something comfy about coming back to 14 for a bit. Maybe in the future, when we get more time and more people that want to do it, we could start playing this more frequently. I know it's a bit of a far dream scenario, but one person can dream, right? Being able to stream and stream more frequently and be able to survive doing it. All right. Let's see. Hey, welcome in, Aiko. It's good to see you. How have you been? I am refamiliarizing because it's actually been a while since I played 14. Probably shouldn't admit that, but hey, here we are. Okay, so trying to get my feet under me here real quick, like. It wasn't logs. Was it collection? Yeah, there it is. The Mogpendium. Okay, so what we got going here? I am actually doing really good, thank you. And hopefully you guys are doing well as well. I've been busy this weekend setting up the new computer and test running the Oculus Quest 2 that we've got now. And we are not on that computer for streaming yet because I need to get the Wi-Fi corrected on it. I need a better connection. But otherwise, it's freaking amazing and I absolutely can't wait. Okay, so Ultimogs, we got the Deep Dungeon. Floor 100 of the Palace of the Dead. Not feeling that today, but you know what? This weekend. I think this weekend we totally could. Ah, the triple triad would have been so easy. Amaro. Okay, so I know I hopped on to do the gates. But you know what, let's knock out some of these other really simple things. We've got an elite mark bill or a oddly specific, a boreskin map, huh? Okay. Actually, wait, do we have one of those? I swear we do. No, we have a toad skin. They are not the same. Okay, how much is a boreskin? We'll knock this bad boy out and get some cheap marks in. So, with everything going on, Aiko, what you been up to in 14? I assume you're not like me and being like excessively behind the power curve. I have to do this one first. Shoot. Aw, thanks for the pet. Random person. East Shroud. Okay. Let's check it out here. Well, yes, I've been waiting for it. Just came outside. Just been a gamer goblin. Are you playing Wuthering Waves? I've heard so much about that game. Is that what you're into right now? Okay, where are we looking? I always have trouble finding this one for some reason. It feels like it's not really in a location you would expect. Nope. Where are you at? Take it. I mean, with the architecture. Oh, wait. There we go. Bramble patch. Cool. Let's see. Yes to Wuthering Waves, and 14 just focus on leveling. Leveling Summoner. Oh, okay. Rock on. You know, I actually just took a chance on looking at the job actions today. And Summoner looks like it's got some interesting stuff going on. I am curious, do you plan on maining for Summoner in Dawn Trail? Or are you just want to level it just for leveling it? Oh, right. The command dig doesn't exist. Fair enough. And Alpha Death Gaze. Huh. Neat. Yay, I got 5 poetics. Just for leveling? Okay, no worries. To be honest, I am also very far back on that stuff. I should really do better. That doesn't have recipes, right? No. Okay. Decent. Whoop. Alright, foreskin, where are you sending me to? Because I really want this. Upper Lenosha. Alright. I'll go with Camp Bronze Lake. We'll check from there. Class I would have main in Dawn Trail is Pictomancer. Yes! Oh man, I feel that. I feel that so much. Pictomancer feels like the job I didn't think we would ever see in the game, and now I can't stop thinking about it. Okay. They didn't really give me a lot to work with on this one. Eh. Ugh. No, that doesn't match. Okay. There's nothing on that side that matches, so it's got to be over here, I guess. Okay, so it's like right at the zone line. At least it looks like it. Alright. Zoom out. Yeah, I watched the Pictomancer job thing and it looks so fun. Also, it's kind of confusing. It looks like it has some extra mechanics I didn't expect. So, that's certainly a thing. Oh, my placing was wrong. Hold on. I'm a little far off there. There we go. Yeah, if I'm going to be honest, the reason I'm actually playing right now is, again, the PC is not ready to go just yet. And I saw that Fall Guys' promotion came back. And I was going to be salty for the rest of my days if I found out that I could not get those achievements, even though they are not even limited. I would have been so annoyed. I was like, gimme, watching the video. Yeah. Pictomancer's got so much pretty stuff going on. Oh no! Oh, whoa. You're kind of a big guy. Wolf fangs, eagle feathers, and a Mogpendium reward. Ding ding. Worth it. Okay. So weeklies, we got Amaro. What jobs we got here? What do we want to run? Well, oh god, do I want to do Black Mage? No, I don't. Oh, that's awkward. That's so incredibly awkward. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take Monk, which I'm terrible at, but it's a DPS, so it doesn't matter as much. Also, yes, Azima's earrings. And we are going to run... I kind of get the feeling we're probably going to get Castrum, so yeah, let's do it. Also, we need to go back to Gridania too. Ah, man. I'm so excited though, Aiko. Like, I forgot to tell you this. If you haven't seen it on my Twitter account, I did share this. But I ran the Dawn Trail benchmark on the new PC, and I got extremely high. It was over 2,000 on the rating. I was stoked. I'm like, yeah, we're going to be hitting this at full speed. I cannot wait to crack it. As a Scholar, man, I saw the transformation. I was like, oh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Kat and I were looking at that too. It was like, whoa, what's going on here? There's lots of interesting job stuff going on during that one. During that trailer. Oh. Welcome in, Tamara, and thank you very much for the follow. I hope you've been having a great day, and hope you're just chillaxing if you're in the U.S. on Memorial Day here. My name is Angelo. I'm a non-binary robot VTuber, and we just kind of do a little bit of everything. We just like to chill and play video games of different kinds. Today, we're back to 14. Tomorrow, Well, tomorrow I'll be at work, but on the weekend we'll be back to Fallout New Vegas. And whatever else comes along the way. Let's see here. So do you also play 14 tomorrow? Or did you just happen upon me somehow? Oh, somebody just randomly healed me. Cool. Okay, so 70 class casting. Don't think I need any of that anymore. Well, yeah, blue mage maybe. Nah, fine. I'll hold on to it for now. Never played this game? Oh, well, I am certainly a veteran player and I've been playing for a long time, but feel free to enjoy, vibe, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Oops. I misspelled. There you go. And I see Roses is currently online playing. How dare she not be in my chat but playing the game? Nah, I'm just teasing.
Hello, darkness, my old
No, the copyright.
I've come to talk with you again.
I don't care how many times you get copyrighted on YouTube. I love that redeem. I clip it out every time for YouTube. And welcome in, Fenders. It's good to see you. Also, while we're here real quick, since I happened to see her in the chat, or in the game, is she... Oh. Nah, dang. I can't shout her out. I would shout out Roses if she was in the chat right now, but she's not. Okay. Hey guys, I'm sorry that it's been like at least a month. Hopefully you guys didn't die or starve. Sorry. Okay. I think we could do that one. With her in game. Oh, okay. Fair enough. But, yeah. I definitely got to say, especially with the MGP thing going on, I got to find my gold, or my MGP plus cards. By the way, I'm kind of appalled here that I'm in queue for level 50, 60, 70, 80 stuff, and I still haven't gotten a dungeon. That's just weird. What we got? Yeah, I still got that cheese fondue in here. All this materia that I can't do. God, I was clearly in the middle of a crafting session from hell, and I couldn't even begin to guess what I was doing now. Oof. Oh, right. Mog Compendium. So, weekly is for Amuro. We've done the mini Mog. We probably won't even do that one, but we'll see. Doing a DPS queue. I mean, that's true. That you know, that's fair. I just didn't want to heal, and I didn't want to play Black Mage. That's kind of where I was. By the way, important to ask too, how's the volume for everybody? How you guys doing? Wow. Very nice, Roses. Very nice. Hold on. Appropriate. There we go. It's good? Okay, awesome. Yeah, during the process of switching all this stuff around, I had to change out my focus rate for harmony. The microphone got switched. A bunch of things got changed around. Oh? Oh, do you want to party up, Fenris? Okay. I mean, sure. If we want to do some queues, let's go. Thanks. My goal right now, in case you missed when I said it earlier, I'm just trying to get Monk to 80 for Amuro. That's pretty much it. Just because I hate doing Bite Mage. Aiko, if you happen to be on, would you be interested in joining up with us? Let's see. I just couldn't think of it. I don't remember if you were on this server or not. Apologies, it has been a while. Okay. Back to my local extortion clinic, aka Doma. Gotta rob whoever it is they rob for some good old gil. And arguably one of my favorite songs in the game, still. Whoops. There we go. Man, I was really going at it with that crafting stuff. Holy moly. Jeez. Almost broke all my gear. Oh yeah, just a heads up, Fenris and Roses. Any gear that you guys are wanting for stuff, go for it. Pretty much anything I'm getting is going to be just for desynthing purposes. That's essentially it. So if there's anything you want, you know, feel free to go for it. Okay. I feel like that... Okay. One of these had like a recipe or something. Right. Okay. Let's get in there. Let's put them up. I'm putting up the dukes, even though I haven't played as monk in like 6 months at least. I'm just gonna go in punching things, and that's about it. What the? Really? Of all the places we ended up, Arf? Really? Oh right, that's, I forgot. Monk no longer has a dash. Man. Oh well. One thing I will always give 14 credit for is making it excessively simple to get back into how to fight. Optimally? No, hardly, but at least I'm not just completely blindly doing it. Also, another nice track. Where's my... Wait. Oh, I don't have Riddle of Fire at this level. Man. Feel my forbidden chakras. There we go. Friendly reminder, by the way, and free advertising, that if you pre-order Dawn Show before the early access period, you get access to the new earring, which will help you level up coming into the expansion for any classes you may have slacked off on, like I totally have done. There we go. Gotta get back into my single rotation. It's been so long. Whoop, that's some big AoEs. And, whoops. I hit the wrong button. Yep. Make her summer right now, but being a Wooba Goblin. Oh. Oh, that's fair. hey, enjoy what you like, and feel free to post in the Discord about it too. Let me know what you're thinking of it, because like I am familiar that it exists, and that's kind of all I know about it right now. I'm still like really behind on trying to catch up with Honkai. I don't want to get sucked into another really good gacha right now, because I'm just getting into my groove again with Honkai Star Rail. Hey, it's the Imperial that everybody forget exists. Feels bad, man, because he's a really cool character. Regular Von Hydrus. He was actually one of my favorite characters in Heaven's Word, though, for real. Okay, easy enough. I will admit, though, he doesn't really get many good voice lines. Stop it! Why are you always coming after me, man? There we go. Get over here. Get. How dare you run to the middle? There.
Can you withstand this?
The answer is yes. Yes, I can, my friend. In the name of the Emperor! In the name of the Emperor, I will smite you! Or something. Feels like Regula's practicing for some Sailor Moon voiceovers. In the name of the Emperor, I will punish you! After 6 months, the changes in dungeons still feel weird. To be honest with you, I don't know if I've done this dungeon since it changed. I don't know what has changed. Oh no. I see that our pug character here is a based Helldivers enjoyer. You know, speaking of that too, I know that I'm like extra late to the game on this, but let me know if you guys would be interested in me picking up Helldivers and checking it out sometime. I didn't have the means to play it before, but with the new computer, I definitely do now, so I'd be on the table if everybody was interested in watching or playing. Got some questions about WoW, I can tell you what I know about it. I mean, yeah, if you want to talk about it, so go for it. I honestly, unless we get a raid of people that enjoy 14 for its face value, we're kind of in a grind set for today. So like, yeah, let's talk Wuthering Waves a little bit if you want. I don't mind going off on a tangent. I mean, don't spoil me, of course, but you know what's the theme like? Is it medieval? Is it science fiction? Kind of somewhere dubiously in the middle? And also, I keep seeing that there's a lot of comparisons to Genshin, and I'm kind of curious to know exactly how accurate that comparison may be. Because I think Genshin does do a lot of things right, but overall, I personally feel that Honkai is just better. Howling Fist! Is it just me, or did this dungeon end up becoming significantly smaller? Oops, that's not been hit. It's an open world? Okay. That makes sense that you would compare it to Genshin then. Alright. Time to repeatedly punch it in the tail. This is my job as a monk. I just punch it in the tail repeatedly. I just realized, oops, I forgot to eat food. What do I have to eat? Do I have anything to eat? Alright, this is the guy that's like, don't move, right? Yeah. Here we go, I ate a lemon. I ate a lemon so I get my XP buff. Yeah, I was going to say, Aiko, if you wanted to, in the Discord, if you wanted to be friends or something in there, just drop some links in the chat. Like your user ID or whatever. And then when I get around to actually checking the game out, we can always friend up. Same goes to any of my friend-abots, of course. Any of my friends. There's one thing I like more than anything, it's the opportunity to be able to play games and chill out with everybody. Whoop. Squeeze in that corner. And it's dead. And you're next, buddy. The game does have co-op. Nice. You know, that's the thing about Genshin I always felt like I missed on. Like, I started Genshin when it first came out, but I didn't have the time or really the energy to dive deep into the game and just be like no-lifing it. And so by the time I unlocked stuff like co-op mode, it just felt like I was just too far gone. Like, it was a lost cause trying to play it with other people. So I figured maybe if I'm starting Wuthering Waves closer to release and actually paying better attention to it, maybe I can have, you know, fun playing with other people. Oh, maybe. Well, if it was more sci-fi, ooh. Put me in, coach. I am a sucker for good sci-fi. Maybe my most important question, though, if I wanted to free play that game, how good is it for free play? Fenris, did you just pop Living Dead? Not Living Dead, sorry. Super Bull Line. Wrong class. Drop from high up. Oh, you missed the elevator? Ah! You turned me into a rock. I didn't even know those could do that. You get 2 5 stars for free. Wow. That is very generous. I think already I can understand the memes of people going Genshin in 5 years, meanwhile Wuthering Waves. I will admit that's always been the thorn in my side for Genshin, is I end up with a lot of characters that were fun, but the fact that the characters you get at the very beginning of the game are essentially what you get, and they're not willing to do more than that, just kind of stings after a bit, you know? I was random in the second you can pick. Oh, wow, you get to pick? Fenders, quit trying to break the game, you hacker. Ignore him. I barely knew him. And La Hebrea, I wish I didn't know him at all. I'll punch your teeth in, La Hebrea. And then I will never have to deal with you ever again. Well, except for when I go do cash room here in like 5 minutes or less. Whoop. You know, the things that Igorm says here really kind of feels like in later content that maybe what happened on the first was an accident. Or, not the first, sorry, the 13th. Nice, nice, baby. Whoop. Alright, La Hebrea, just go down, bro. Go down. I mean... Wait, what? Oh, I left my circle too early, I think. La Hebrea! Chaos! Oh, gun where the tank went. The fact that that Fenris has a grab close and I don't makes you mad. Because, like, monks had one, dang it, and then they took it away for some reason. Actually, hold on, let's finish you off. There we go. Fusion! Ha! Woolwood did have a rocky start, so the dev gave us more free pulls and another free character. Oh. But you know what? That's valid. I think being willing to ingratiate your audience to their patience and willingness to play your game when you have problems is the sign of a good developer, to be honest with you. I mean, it's the very same way that Palworld, despite being in a really rough state when it first started, became something really exceptional because the devs were just constantly letting you know what's happening. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ouch. No, I became a fried potato. I'm a crispy potato. In fact, one could say I was double baked. It feels like this fight is snappier than it used to be. I'm here for that. Yeah, it genuinely feels like it's actually a difficult fight now. Like, I remember how crazy easy this dungeon used to be. It's a complete joke to get through. Get back here. You! Whoop, whoop. There we go. Ow? I guess I missed a mechanic there somewhere. Okay, I was getting a bit concerned there. Current game does hear the players. Let's try to do better for them. Good. There's way too much in the industry of people not being willing to give up value to their players to show some goodwill. There's way too much of that recently, so I'm happy to hear that. Because, I mean, realistically and pragmatically, at the end of the day, when it's a gacha game, yes, you do end up losing out on revenue because you're giving free stuff. But also, at the same time, you are giving your players a reason to trust you and believe in you. Like, what's the point of worrying about your revenue share if you're not willing to address the problems that'll make those people repeat customers? It's one of the things that I've always loved about 14 is even in the times it has had missteps, it's never been so dire. I think I did this early, but I don't know. Nope, timed it. Woo! And to that's a cute fashion. Very nice. Congrats to the Astro. Cheer for the Astro. Also, I just realized there wasn't a single loot box in this whole place. What the heck? So, was that even on the list of things? Really? ARF never had any drops? Huh. Okay. I mean, I believe you. I thought that was kind of weird. Well, we'll just start. We already have a lot of events to get gacha pulls. Nice. See, that's doing it right. That's incentivizing your players to check the game out when it first drops. Our visit in Malpendium 4 times. That's incentivizing your players to get in early on the game and give them free stuff that they can choose to use right away or not. Oh, cool. Yeah, it was 4. Nice. Boom, boom. Alright. Can we roll through trials or main scenario next? Fenris, if you don't mind. Again, my goal right now is I'm just trying to get Monk up to 80. Wait. There was something with these. I don't remember what it was, and it's driving me crazy. There was some reason I kept a hold of those. Huh? Main scenario. Alright. Let's go for something easy. Here's open. Yay! It's everybody's favorite moneymaker. Well, Wuwa's gacha is more friendly than Genshin. You know, I gotta be honest with you. I haven't even played Wuwa, and I'm not surprised. If I'm being entirely harsh a bit about Genshin, it has an interesting story and good mechanics and some pretty good characters, but its gacha system is, at least in the Western audience world, one of the worst in my personal opinion. Because I mean, I say in the Western audience because in like Japan and Korea, gachas are pretty unforgivable a lot of the times, especially ones like Fate Grand Order specifically. But like in a Western audience world, Genshin is like on the low end of the pole of games that have good credibility behind them, but terrible luck, terrible like incentivizing. And hello to our new person. Oh, it's those Fenris changed to healer. Thanks. Who plays FGO? I'm sorry. I'm a pretty big Fate person. I really love the storylines and stuff, but even I had to admit after playing FGO for like 4 or 5 months, it was just bad. The stories were good, but the character pulling system and progression for character system was just so badly implemented. It just made me not want to play it. Which, by the way, let's talk about an older gacha that's still alive, kicking, and doing good, that actually is really forgiving with its gacha. Azure Lane. Azure Lane's a game I've been playing off and on since it first came out. And honestly, I freaking love that game. Even if I'm not necessarily keeping up with the storylines and stuff, its daily, weekly bonuses and seasonal passes and all that really, really helps you get back on track if you haven't played for a while. And it actually does have some really good stories once you get into them. Some lots of Deus Ex Machina type stuff. Howling Fist. We are on the ad break. I promise nobody's missing anything. We're just beating up some Magic. Awesome, man. Doing this as a melee sucks. This is so difficult to deal with. There. Yeah, Azure Lane's really good though. I actually do recommend checking it out if you got time. It's definitely an older one, but it's really good. Like the fact that it started as sort of real historical fiction World War II storylines with ships that turns into like its own form of matrixing almost is pretty wild. Like there's so many jumps and backs and forths and ups and downs and ins and outs that I feel like I need a primer to understand the lore at this point. But the fun part is you don't even need to know the lore. If you want like the overarching story, sure. The game saves all of the events that you take part of and all the dialogue. So no matter when it was, you can go back and check it out in the future. And if you're not into that, then there's just a bunch of silly, fun, fluffy content. Yeah, everybody talks about Azure Lane on social media because they have some of the most revealing live 2D rigged skins in any gacha game I've ever seen. And I mean, that's its own appeal. Don't get me wrong. You know, people gonna do what they're gonna do. But I love that the characters are voiced. Well, sometimes. But I love that they also have good personalities in addition to just having way different variations of sex appeal. That's some of the coolest things in the game to me. In some ways, it is kind of like 14 in that regard. Just by playing with different factions, you get a basic understanding of their World War II basis. And then where they went from there. How did they develop and build in this not exactly correct historical timeline? And also, I do want to say that there is one thing that is very dated about Azure Lane that personally I can appreciate. And that's the levels. Almost all of the combat and stuff like that is in a grid-based system. That then you go into actual live action gameplay, you know, controlling thumbsticks, firing guns, etc. There's something about that organizational logic to it that makes it more endearing to me. I can play that on the side while I'm doing something else. In truth, that's kind of one of the problems I've had most with Genshin, is when I play Genshin, I have to commit to it because it doesn't have autoplay. It has all these things that need you to be presently doing something in the game right now. It's kind of rough when you're trying to do other things, you know? Or skip. I mean, yeah, The problem with Genshin and skipping though is that then you just have no idea what the heck's even happening. And that's its own problem. Although, in terms of skipping content, let me just say that while I played through Mondstadt the first time and had a decent time with it, then I came back to the game and had to start over fresh and all that. It was okay-ish to go back through. By comparison, Fontaine is a masterclass in just having fun. Like, I literally, on the new event, or new account rather, I literally said, oh, I have to complete Mondstadt to leave? Okay, fine, I guess. And then, wait, do I have to do the other regions before I go to Fontaine? No? Really? Let's go. And that's exactly what I did. I literally completed Mondstadt just far enough to get out of it, and then proceeded to travel all the way over to Fontaine and do its story. And just skipped all the rest of it. So, you know, I came to Fontaine with no idea why I was there. But I knew I was having fun. And that was the important thing. Not gonna lie, in Huawei you're gonna be lost because the lore info it gives you at the beginning, but it does have a skip button. See, if it's science fiction and it pays off, I'm not gonna complain about lore dumping. If the game is just informing me of things, that's entirely fine. I don't have a problem with it. As long as it doesn't get to be too long and tedious. That's the catch. Like Honkai Star Rail. I saw somebody on Twitter point this out. If people want to talk about Honkai Star Rail not being lore dense, and no, the Honkai Star Rail is 100% lore dense. When you first start the game out, you literally have no idea what's happening. You're a blank slate of a person, which means you have no memory of it, which means it's all just going right over your head. And if that's how Wuthering Waves starts, that's fine. Just do me the favor and don't hand wave it away and say that it wasn't important later. Don't make it seem super important and then it doesn't matter. Because that is just disrespecting your audience. That's just filling things in just for the sake of filling them in. Yeah, if there's like some sort of payoff for longer term goals that the writing team has for dumping a bunch of lore and system stuff on you, I'm okay with that. There just needs to be a payoff. If there's not a payoff, then it's just wasted everybody's time, and nobody is a fan of that. I mean, it's kind of like this dialogue right here, right? In 14. We've seen this dialogue, if you've played the game at all yourself, or if you've been watching streamers do it, you've seen this very dialogue hundreds of times, if not thousands. But you know what? You know what's ridiculous about it? That door that you just had to sacrifice a Magitech to blow up is never brought up again. Ever. What is it made out of? Nobody knows. How did they put it there? Nobody knows. What was its purpose if nobody can penetrate it, but it's supposed to be a thoroughfare for Magitech? Nobody knows. That is considered a bad payoff. That is considered a rule of cool. It's there for that reason, which at the time, with side information here, it was rule of cool because you knew who this mech was. There was a whole scene with this mech and you getting attached to it, And then sacrificing the mech meant, hey, you know, it's super big. Like, there was a meaningful death here. But now you just get in the mech without any dialogue at all, and it's just quasi there, explanation-wise. It's just a vehicle, literally. That's not great payoff. The info nuke is to show you what's going on in the world, and it'll come to play in the story, but that's in the later bits. Yes, yeah, I'm here for that. I don't mind that. If the characters are telling me about things in a casual sense, without me understanding it, I don't have a problem with that at all. I have a problem with when the conversation goes too long, or I'm expected to understand what's happening when I have no understanding of what's happening. Because then that just makes me feel stupid. And I'm not a fan of that either. Then it makes me feel like, oh, there was something I missed, or I was supposed to infer this or infer that. And it's just like, or the game could just dumb it down a little bit. Or if it's not that important, you just tell me about it later. It's fine. Sci-fi is always tricky though, because you want it to not be modern in the sense of there's nothing scientifically fascinating or out of this world about it, but you also don't want to say, here is the instruction manual for the Evangelion and the Dogma system from Neon Genesis Evangelion. Please understand it by the end of the first episode or you'll be lost. Nobody wants that either. Nobody is my robot. Wait, but I thought you're my friend robot. Hold on. Are you breaking up with the streamer? No. I'm only kidding, Aiko. I'm just kidding. We're just friends around here. I'm just messing around, but I just thought it was funny. Oh, man. Oh yeah, going back to Fate Grand Order for a second. You know, that's the thing I wanted to talk about was, it was so many years ago, but, you know, I finally sat down and actually watched the Fate Heaven's Feel movies. And they were really good, actually. I've pretty much always been a Fate fan to one degree or another, and I was skeptical about Fate Heaven's Feel becoming movies, truncated as it were, because it is by far the longest, most complicated route on Fate's Stay Night. But I feel like they actually did it some pretty good justice. There's some things that they skimped out on or didn't really explain very well. But for telling an arc that long in 6 hours, I think they did pretty good. I was happy with it. Now I'm just trying to figure out what else am I going to watch. I mean, I'm watching so many anime right now, but and the Fate side of things, I feel like I kind of want to get back into it again. I just don't know what I want to watch. Because, like, I've watched Apocrypha, I've watched the Fate Grand Order stuff, and didn't really like it that much. I don't know. I'll have to look. I've been traumatized just from watching bits for it. Traumatized from Heaven's Feel, yeah. Yeah, fair warning to my audience. I'm talking about a game that originally started as a literal adult porn hentai game. It has since been adapted many times over, but the traumatizing nature of Heaven's Feel, a particular route, has never really changed. So just bear that in mind if you ever decide, I want to check this game out and do that. Sorry, I just saw what Maru said. In the chat, Sid would just show up with a man portable laser K he found under the desk where he fought the big guy. Yeah, it do be like that in Realm Wars sometimes. I gave the robot a hand. Gotta admit, speaking of traumatizing, by the way, I watched a video the other day on basically a collection of data or info on the different Fallout vaults that existed that we know of currently. And man, there's some really messed up things going on. Although to be fair, the reason I was watching that video was because I got into watching the TV show, found it was really good, heard that it connected somehow to New Vegas, which sort of, without spoilers. And then that's also what prompted me to go try playing New Vegas, because I've actually never played that one until this recent playthrough. I've played 3, I played 4, but never New Vegas. And I'm actually having fun with it. New Vegas is traumatizing sometimes, but really cool in other parts. Also, definitely one of the most traumatizing events in that so far was the part where I came over a hill and got mauled by a bunch of death claws. It was brutal. It was bad. But not as bad as the dang bugs. The Cazadors, I think they're called. Those things are just the most annoying enemy in the game. They have to be. Like, the fact that they're difficult to kill because they're bugs. There's tons of them spawning all over the place. And they have a poison that can kill you, like, pretty handily. And that's just nearly unfair. By the way, back to 14. Another reason I decided I wanted to play Monk today was because I remembered I had this American headband going on. Her being an Alamegan freedom fighter. There are bugs. There's one way to get rid of them.
Look for the lips control panel. It'll be somewhere nearby.
I always forget this part's voiced.
Down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the Ultima weapon.
Oh yeah, seeing the clipping in my art just reminded me too. That's another thing I can't wait for in Dawn Trail. I actually uploaded my character to the new engine, and my goodness does it look good.
Guys could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about dying. You're too bloody useful. The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection will last much.
So, alright. Monologue center, I forgot.
Tell me, for whom do you fight?
That will never not be funny to
Do
me.
you believe in Eorzea?
I love that the Laudafell just gives him a look of, dude, are you stupid or something?
Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception. is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing.
No, that's to believe in the void.
Eorzea,
You should know
the
that.
beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not?
Gaius, stop it. You're giving away the Endwalker
Otherwise
plots.
engaged, I was given to understand they were your protectors.
How could you?
If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, every one. Except but this, and you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your
Guys,
masters,
listen, I love you, my
which
dude.
calls the
But can we get this on,
question,
please?
why do they cling to these
I got
false
dungeons to run.
deities? What
I got
prize
Blundervilles
even
to
men are
run.
learning? Even the great
I've got
Louis
MGP
Small
together.
to grovel at their feet. The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak.
Uh-huh.
Knowing this, but a single path is open to the infinite ruler, that of
Speaking of things that nobody ever talks about again,
leads to innovation.
the only Garland to do Super Saiyan mode.
Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation. Come, champion of Eorzea. Face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule.
Will it, though?
It is only right that I should take your realm. For none among you has the power
Ah,
to stop me.
I see somebody is playing in the Japanese version. Not that I blame them. Yep, I know the Japanese audio is faster. I know. How very glib. Indeed. Oops. Wow, he is going down super quick. Well, at least he's going down fast, so that's good. Oops. That's fine. He's going down, down. Your shadow clone jutsu won't work on me, Gaius. Go. Oh. Wait, who just used our limit break? What? Someone just fell down? Oh no. I hope you're okay. Hope it wasn't anything serious. Yay! Level up. Woo! Ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-da-bum ba-da-bum bum bum bum. Alright, so what'd that put us at? 79? Yep, 79. Well, you got a little bit more to go on this, but we're getting somewhere. Alright, let's withdraw some of our fundage here. Okay. Oh, so close. Cool. Let's make some money. Another got broken, so all good. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Alright, Fenris, what are we up to next? On my list, I've got leveling, we've got trials. What alliance rates in the Mobpedia right now? Oh, I got lead. Okay, thank you. Let's see. Raids. Oh, we got the Delta Skate and Alpha. Ooh. Delta Skate Alpha Scape's pretty good. Heck yeah. Okay, no, we are not doing Orba Monastery. Vetoed. Alright. Okay. Let's go ahead and do alliance raids then. Wait. I just said no to that. Normal raids, and let's see if we get lucky. Maybe we'll get one of the Alpha Scape, Sigma Scape, Delta Scape things. Fenris and Roses, let me know if you guys are ready. Everyone's ready? Let's roll. I do hope we get those, because I actually have some achievements that I still need to get on that. I mean, they're really easy points. I just haven't gotten around to doing them, you know? I'm like, come on, DPS, I believe in you. Just, for love of it all, please don't let it be the trash boss. Didn't have giant eyeball on my bingo card for today. Huh. Been years since I fought this dude. Well, it does have 2 weapon banners, but it's still better than Genshin. I personally don't mind weapon banners as a system. I think it's a matter of making sure that your players get the right amount of resources to feel like they've got enough power behind them that they can pull for whatever they want. Because, like, in Star Rail, I get, you know, light cones like crazy doing stuff, but quite honestly, none of it really matters outside of having the character, you know? Off the ground we go. Don't want to get thumped. Fenris. I seen this guy in a commercial about bacteria and carpets, right? $100 G's. This guy doesn't feel too bad, actually. At least right now. I mean, we'll see. Whoa. I almost didn't time that well enough. Yikes. And we got a spit Febreze. Nope, we are getting up. No, stay away from the tentacles. Stay away if you're uncomfortably. Okay. Nope. I spaced out. Whoops. There we go. This guy is going down surprisingly fast. I'm okay with this. In fact, I would say out of the Delta Escape bosses, he feels kind of like the most lackluster one I remember. Oh. Ah! My gimbal. My gimbal didn't work. Oh dear. Oh no. The difference between them is that the Wobble weapon banner doesn't have the 2575. Okay. So to be honest, I genuinely didn't really remember much about that. Like, people always talk about like 50/50s and stuff like that, and I never really understood what that was about. Ow. How? Up, 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 up. Woo! The 50/50s are character moves. Oh, okay. Dragon kick. Get him down, get him down. Whew. Okay, cool. Nothing particularly scary happened there. Nope. No, 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 no. Do not want it. Do not. Nope. Goodbye. Feel like getting the better character. The next 5 stars, the better character. Oh. No, that's how that works. Okay. Man, that didn't give me squat for XP. Lame. Alright, well then, we've done that one. I guess Trials is next. We'll do Trials. Could always do a little bit of money. Oh, sorry. I tried to ask if you guys are ready. Sorry. I kinda jumped ahead of myself. Not ready? Okay. That was my B. Just let me know in chat when you are ready. If it's within the window, we can hop in. If it's not, that's fine. Oh, okay, cool. I was like waiting till the last second just in case. Weapon is 25%, 75%. Ah, crab baskets. So is it 25% we get it, or 75% we get it? Okay, that just instantly killed 2 people. Oh no. 5% you get it. Nice. Man, rip to our player, our healer, Balls of Steel for not making it. Still feels like the opposite. Oh. Yeah, that's the thing with gacha games and gacha mechanics is luck is subjective when it comes to being on your side. No, no, no. No, no, no. Woo! Woohoo! Ooh, that was close. Oh dear. Oh, yeah. Ouchies. My face. I'm a squished potato. Thank you for the raise, Roses. Oh no. I have much concern. Also, Normally, I'm not about that tank LB, but that was a good one.
Grant me the strength to smite mine enemies.
Snakes. Why there gotta be snakes? No. Oh, I survived. Oh God. Oh no. Ah! Ah! Arm's length, mofo. There'll be none of that. Okay, never mind. Arm's length failed me. Leave it to me being a melee class to find out that one time the arm's length doesn't work. I'm a drowned potato. I turned into potato soup. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of this one. Ooh, I saw that. Almost too late. I was turned into a smashed potato. Okay. Boy, this snake has got some hands. Holy crap. I am just, yep. You can definitely tell I've been out of the game for a bit. I'm legit just throwing all my defensive stuff up and hoping for the best here. Holy crap. I gotta say, you know, Stormblood had some really brain dead stuff. It definitely had some really good, difficult stuff too. Oh wait. Oh crap. Oh no. I feel like this fight is just me going, haha, I'm in danger. All over this from start to finish. Ow. Save me! Save me! Oh no. I was not saved. Jeez, I'm getting wrecked today. Holy cow. Roses, you were the MVP. Thank you. Oh, here we go again. Nope, do not. Hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo. That was about bad. Okay, so last time I was apparently in the dead zone. Let's try not to do that again. I think I got a buff? Question mark? God, it has been so long since I've done this fight. Don't judge me too harshly, chat. I'm just trying to punch a snake. Why is this so difficult? Forbidden chakra! Come here. Come here. I'm coming for you. That depressingly did not do enough. There we go. Super punch. Ironic. I got the last hit with twin snakes. Okay, but for real though, holy crap, that was rough. Oh. Okay. So it occurred to me, I probably should get a Chloe book. 1 second. I have forgotten what efficiency is. Alright, finished, no worries. And if you're hanging out in chat while you're taking a smoke break, that's totally cool. If not, thank you very much. I appreciate the party. And thank you for the help. And at least for now, I reckon it'll be out to me and Rose's. Unless somebody else in the chat is wanting to hop in, of course. Ooh, pretty. Really? This is the mount that I got in my roulette? Ugh. Then again, I guess it's kind of fitting considering the event is still going on. Alright. Cool. Alright, so what we got in our book? Level 50? Nice. 71 through 79, 81 through 89, 90, wait. Ooh, a Mega Alpha Scape. Question, Angela, can I link in Discord the opening cinematics from Wobble? Absolutely. Go for it. I'd like to be able to check it out, and maybe some other people might like to play it too. If it does come up with a problem, it shouldn't, but if it does, just let me know, and I will correct it. Also, that's so fun to say, wooba. Checking in chat here to make sure Roses is good to roll for some more. And not to try and waste any time here, let's get to the gold saucer. We're all going to the gold saucer. Actually, you know what? Okay. Seriously, Mandervillian, I really need to get on that. Let me collect real quick. Okay. No worries, Roses. If you're ready, then we will hop into one more here. Okay. You know, it's kind of useful actually having these two just doing wind shard farming. Gigantode. Go. I don't think I need this many all goat horns, but if I'm doing it, I guess I'm just gonna keep on doing it. Alright. and how's your stuff looking? Okay, what recipes need this? Mugwort carp. That's it? That's the only recipe? Really? Huh. I mean, sure. 38 cooking. Let's check something real quick here. Cooking. Culinarian. Okay, that's a level 38 recipe. Oh. There you go. Well, there we go. Mudwork carp it is. Because apparently, I need that for that achievement. Which is a ridiculous amount of fish. It's better than saying the full name. I mean, yeah, I know. I get it. But it is fun to say. There's no denying that part. Alright. So. We got... in our book. Let's check this one more time. We got the Alphascape. Alright, let's see what we do in the Alphascape here. That's the wrong one. Alright, Alphascape, we've got Psi 4. Midgard Sormer. Let's go with this one. Actually, I guess we can just pop in for there. Anything Alphascape. Let's do it. That was fast. I was down for that, especially as the DPS. That was uncharacteristically quick. Somebody say chaos. Chaos. Alright, chat. You know what time it is. It's time for a little bit of chaos. Well, it has elements, but no elemental reactions. Huh. I guess that keeps it on the simpler side, at least. You know, this kind of brings me back, by the way. Let me know what you guys think, but I was considering in the future going along and either live streaming the pixel remasters of the Final Fantasy games, or at the very least making some YouTube videos on them, just talking about plot points and maybe some deep diving. Let me know what you guys think of that as an idea. Because personally, I would love to go back to my roots. Like, Final Fantasy 1 is quite literally where my gamerdom started. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I think I messed that up. Oh. I didn't mess it up, because it wasn't me. Hey. That's luck. Yeah, I've definitely had fun recently doing like sponsorship streams of keys and stuff and exposing new games to you guys. If you want me to continue with those, feel free to hop in the Discord and let me know. Subsequently, if you want me to pick up something else, like I mentioned the Final Fantasy games, then also let me know. Because really, it's just about having a good time, you know? Oh, that's a super punch. I should not be over there. Almost got flattened. Whoop, that's a lot of things. Why not to the Final Fantasy games? Or something else? Sorry, I was trying to avoid not getting flattened at the moment. Tremble before the might of a god. The bowels of agony. Oh boy, let me tell you, I might know a few things about that one. Cool. Final Fantasy games? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I really do. I dearly love the Final Fantasy franchise. 6 is at least top 3 in terms of favorite games ever. And honestly, they all have a special place in my heart. They really do. And yes, even the weird ones, even the ones that nobody talks about anymore, like 13-2 or the Game Boy games, which admittedly were not that good, but they still were kind of fun. Oh, sorry about that. My phone is not on silent. Oopsies. Sorry about the loud noise there. Oh. Disregard the key mailer thing. I forgot to turn that off. Hobby. Is the one I've played. Well, I think it's definitely fair to say that as far as like a very, very quick and dirty introduction to the other Final Fantasies, a no context kind of thing, it's pretty good at giving you the basics of the most of the other games. But if you really want to appreciate the story and like the music and everything else about it, then nothing beats either watching somebody else play it or playing it yourself. I'm probably going to die doing this. Oh, I didn't die. Hey, let's go. Oh no. Oh. I don't know how I didn't die there. I literally don't know how I didn't die. I went through the maelstrom. Literally. Ooh, a battle orchestrion. I am interested in that. Wait, do I have that one? I don't have that one. Hey. Pass. 14 was my first. Again, I think that's a great introduction, personally. And 10 is Cat's favorite. Yeah. 10 is I didn't get the orchestrion. Whee! Oh well. I didn't get the orchestrion, but at least I did get that. Alright, so we got a 3-minute break here. Anybody with ads, feel free to use the ad redeem and let me know. You're not going to be missing too much here, though. 10 is definitely up there, I gotta say. The thing with Final Fantasy is, I feel as though there are a few weak entries, but they're almost all solely early game. Or early games, sorry. So I feel like if you said Final Fantasy 2 is a weak entry, I would agree. 3, also a weak entry. 3's remake made it really good, but the original 3, it's okay. And then, honestly, from 4 forward, the train just, like, doesn't stop. Oh, hold on a sec. I almost forgot. Oh, one sec, Fenris, and I'll get that for you. How weird that we're not friends already, but it is what it is. We are now friends. Going to the mini kek pod. Don't you say ads had started? Well, that's good. That means that Twitch was actually on point for a change. Usually it tells me that and it's already too late. Well, I'll go with that. Hey, nice. One sec, Fenris, and I will accept your invite. Ugh, none of these are... Well, wait. 11, 15... Nah. There was really nothing good there. Okay. Alright, so... Well, I mean, level 50, ride or die, I guess, pretty much. Yeah, let's just do the level 50 stuff for now. Ooh, there are other options. Nice. I appreciate what Casham and Praetorium always give you, but I kind of like the idea of shaking it up a bit too. There's... Wait. Where is the person I need to talk to? Are they not... Oh, there he is. No, he. Hello, hello. So, you got anything neat? Wait, what did he say? You've befriended all the... Why, you've befriended all the yokai I brought with me. Might it be said that you're quite taken by them? If so, I suggest you come and visit my homeland when you can find more. Or where you can find more. So many more. If Yokai Watch wasn't on a dead system, I mean, maybe I would know he, but please understand. Okay. That's kind of not cool. It doesn't tell me. I'm like 98% sure I got all of them. Be faster running one of the dungeons twice than Praetorium. True. Ooh. Oh, you have proven yourself a loyal friend to yokai of all shapes and sizes, and for that, you deserve this, a singular gift to reward your singular devotion. Oh, I thought you just give me something else. That's fine. Welcome back from the ads. Thank you for the heads up, Aiko. Appreciate it. Just in time for Sunken Temple of Karn hard mode. To be clear, yeah, we could totally just do Castrum Praetorium till the end of time, but man, that gets boring. So I thought I'd try to mix it up a little bit. Get back here. Eh. There. I love the health regen on Bloodlust. It's so ridiculous. Oh yeah, we don't have to do the silly puzzles in this one. We just need the spheres. Sonic boom! Ow. I went like one step too far. Man, just made these spike traps a lot faster than they used to be. Huh. I just ran through the spikes because I'm a little fella. Whee! No, the shaman got away. Oh, what a rare spawn. Sorry about your luck, cat. Alright, don't stand in that. I forgot. I just knocked his block off. Oh, better luck next time, cat. That really is a rare spawn. Sorry about your luck there. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This guy just can't keep himself together. Oh yeah, you know, I nearly forgot to mention this earlier, but when it comes to upgrading the stream and the system and all that stuff, now that I'm going to a Windows computer with much more processing ability, there's a couple of big changes I actually want to make for the stream. I wanted to know what you guys think. The first one is I plan on implementing stream raiders, which I think is a fun, chill thing to do. It's fun and for engagement's sake. I actually play it a lot with some friends. Basically the way it works is you can play the game for free, and it's just kind of an extra little thing you can do with the rest of us, the community and whatnot. But yeah, basically the way the system works is I would select a battle, and then after 30 minutes, we could then take a break from our game and go watch said battle and see if we win anything. And it's just like a gradual building up of forces, and it's kind of a fun game, you know? Another thing I'm looking at doing is learning how Mix It Up works, and also crowd control. Those are Windows exclusive apps, so I've never worked with them, but I've heard that they can do tremendous things to like make this stream better in terms of ideas and execution. Yeah, it's definitely the longer term though. I'm really excited going into the future, the things that we can start checking out and exploring. Because I know, you know, I'll be the first to be honest about it. I know that my streams get kind of samey and scuffed kind of frequently. So the potential of getting past that's something I'm really interested in. Also, I just wanted to say too, can't wait to start doing VR content for you guys as well. Definitely looking into in the future getting Beat Saber, which I played on PlayStation VR for a while. Look forward to doing that for stream, maybe some VR chat, and some other stuff, you know? Yeah, okay. And on that note too, just a minor shout out to somebody that's not here right now, but he is very busy and I understand it. But Casey Does is actually going to be helping me with setting up a, maybe not a perfect VR model, but a much better one than what I currently have. So that there will be a better representation of Angelo in the VR space. He went all on his own to learn how to do a bunch of different things and put it together. And honestly, I'm very, very grateful to his hard work. So that's supposed to be on the agenda soon where we get that set up too. In the meantime though, I do have a pretty cool VR chat model I've been using. Because I'll be entirely honest with you guys, my friend Soleil, she actually got her 3D model recently. And I was like, this is cool. I'm very down for this. And then I talked to the person that she commissioned. And I looked into it. And discovered that I don't think it's a matter of it being unreasonable. But the cost of getting a 3D model, a good one done, is very high. Which, I will say, you know, coming up on 1 year here soon, I do have plans, preliminary stage. I do want to do like a subathon, donathon, that kind of thing, and just be able to celebrate my birthday with you guys. That is on July 5th, we'll be doing that, by the way, which is a Friday, as I recall. But yeah, I want to do something fun for everybody, though. Do some different games, maybe look into some goals that we could set and attempt to achieve. And, of course, you know, I know monetization is always the thing that people look at, but You know, when it comes to just gaining more followers and stuff like that, I think I'm going to probably put that as part of my goals as well. Just getting more people to watch in general. Because money is nice. I'm not going to say it's not, but having more people to hang out with and to vibe with is probably the best thing I could ask for. So I'm always appreciative when people show up to my streams. It's my chance to actually, you know, talk to people and have a good time. And learn what you guys like doing and what you have been up to, and just checking in on you guys. It's Here we go. Especially such serious music. There we go. Alright. And up we go. The magic trap is activated. You know, this is one of those bosses I feel like was a downgrade. The original Sunken Temple Karn boss was pretty cool. Quite a few gimmicks and stuff like that. This one, he's a pain. Like, the zombies thing is... Nope. What? Baloney. I was so far away from that. That hitbox is baloney. Here? Oh, is it? Okay. Ow. Why do I have the aggro? Why do I have the aggro? I have the aggro. This is not ideal. Oh god. That's it, today. Yeesh. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna be a zomboni. Oh, maybe not yet. Okay. No. Not like this. You got this. I believe in you. Go, ninja. Go, ninja. Go. Go, ninja. Go, ninja. Go. The ninja got duped. Thanks, guys. It's fine. I actually don't mind. It's something I can desynth real quick. Man, we already have 31 tombstones in Genesis? Jeez. That was quick. Also, yay! Comms. Comms are good. Oh, thank you very much for the the hydrate and the stretch. And thank you very much for hanging out, Aiko. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I can't wait to see you the next time. And make sure to drop those links in Discord if you haven't already, because I'd love to check them out. Let's see here. You know, I need to get a hydrate redeem, but let me just get some water. Like an animation or something. And good old stretch out. Oh man. Okay. Ooh, hello. A wild flare-out appeared. Let's go. I will try and catch that. I haven't caught one of them yet, I don't think. Drop opening cinematics, I'll drop the rest later. Sounds great. Appreciate it. It's always fun hanging out with you, Aiko. Hope you have a good day. Okay, make sure we do that. And we're like halfway to getting to 80, so not terrible. Alright, Fenris, you ready to go? Ready to go? Sounds good. Yeah. Same 4. Let's do it again.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you.
Oh my god!
I wish I were a bird.
Thank you for the redeem, Fenris. I love that redeem so much. It's so funny. When I get a chance, I'll definitely look for more silly redeems like that. Okay. So I think they're done with their thing for now. So let me check. Time to send them out for more? 5 minutes. Okay, not quite. Oh yeah, let me pull up on my thing. Oh, we got time. We get time. While we're doing this, I want to pull up the rewards and see what we got for the Tombstone event. See what I want to go for. Also, congrats on the Flareon cat. It's not as good as the Shaman, but hey, an evolution is always good. Oh, oops. Not me realizing I forgot to send out my Twitter post about going live. Whoopsie doodle. I for war. Lala crew. Well, okay. Except Fenris. But Fenris is cool, so honorary level hill. Also, for me being the only fist fighter, there sure is a lot of flying fist sounds. Also, that Lola has such a cute glam. Alright. Oops. Yep, trying to type and walk at the same time. Turns out it did not work very well. There we go. This is objectively the most challenging part of this dungeon. Dodging all the AoEs while we're standing here killing mobs. And around in circles. There we go. And now they did. Alright, so what we got for the Mogpendium stuff? I want not the first hunt, the second hunt. Yeah, that's all the old stuff. Where's the new one? There it is. Okay, so we got 31 currently. And in terms of stuff we can claim, the Ufidi Horn, I don't know if I have that. I don't know if I have a gorilla. The Domican, I'm pretty sure I don't have, so I could get that one. More Orchestrions. I don't know. To be entirely honest, I'm kind of burnt out on Orchestrions, I think, at this point. Because, like, the Orchestrions, in terms of achievements, I surpassed that years ago. So, comes down to housing tastes. And I think, unless they're really good Orchestrions, I think I'm okay with the ones I already have, and I won't spend this stuff on that. Personal opinion, though. Actually, I'm looking. I might not have the 9S card either. That one may be another one that will be worth picking up. Sure, you can stand running Praetorian twice in one stream. The answer is simple. 2 monitors. Gonna say I'm running it as roulette, but willing to go in as sector outside of roulette. Well, thank you for bearing with, Fenris. I appreciate it. In terms of the dungeon, it's got pros and cons. It takes forever, but at the same time, it gives me more time to talk to you guys. So, I think that's a pretty nice deal. But I totally get where you're coming from. We won't do this one again. Okay. Whoop. Oh dear. Yep. There we go. Luckily there was a good time on that. Staying upright in my seat almost cost me some damage. There we go. Gotta break his kneecaps. Oh man. Gotta admit, it's definitely getting to be that time of year. It's starting to get hot, like where I live. And that is no bueno when you got 2 gaming computers in a room. Oh. Not me about to run on foot. Oh man. Yeah, do you have any preference on what you'd like to run after this, Fenris? I probably plan on streaming for maybe another 30 minutes to an hour, I would say. Just because I got to make sure we get some dinner and also make sure I have time so I can work with Casey and get the model set up today. Oh yeah, definitely want to ask too, by the way. I know besides Fallout New Vegas, which we're keeping up to, we also checked out the Neptunia game. And I was curious if you guys were on board for that or not. Because that is an entire own franchise, a whole franchise of its own, that could be fun to explore if people are interested in. How dare you? Rude. That bulkhead is composed of a special alloy, extremely tough. Don't ask how we got it. Just like, welcome to the MacGuffin door. Alright, we've had our moment of silence for the robot we knew for 3 seconds. Let's go! Ikazu! I'm coming to get you, Nero! Okay. I'll admit, we haven't gotten a whole lot of MGP today, but I do appreciate the grind on the tombstones, though. I kind of personally, I was thinking about that when I made the stream title. I was like, I like the alliteration that I did with the YouTube title, the Mandervillian Madness on Memorial Day. I thought that was clever. But in truth, I kind of realized after logging in and everything that dungeon runs are, even if they're reruns, are still more entertaining than grinding out MGP for hours. I mean, some of it's fun. Like, I think after this one, I want to go do Blunderville just so we can get some of that in on the stream, because I do think it's a pretty cool thing. But in general, the MGP stuff is just kind of a quiet grind system. You do it with friends, but on stream content, at least by itself, it's not actually that interesting, usually. And believe me, my YouTube analytics, they tell me the truth on that one. The streams I've done in the past where I did the Mandervillian stuff, the MGP stuff, did not really do very well numbers-wise. With the exception of one stream on the Twitch side, the one where I got raided by my friend Aura, that was a definite exception because she decided to bring her entire cohort of awesome people over here. That was definitely an exception, though, not the rule. Oh, the weather has calmed down. The sky safari can continue. Eh? I don't know what that is. It sounds interesting, I guess. Maybe? Alright, time to punch Nero's lights out again. Yep. Yep. You can't run away from me, Nero. Come back here. I am a furious wall of a fist of fury. Kind of reminds me of another fun older game that I've never played on stream. Ashura's Wrath. A game that is legendary for how weirdly awesome it is, and also how poorly optimized for literally watching it is. Personally, it's one of my favorite games for just being weird. Don't bother trying to figure out the story, though. Damn. Can't believe he punched me in the face. Oh man. We're close. Just one more long expository dialogue and then we are done. But was it worth it for all the points? I'll leave that up to you guys to decide. You be the judges. Yeah, I definitely agree with you, Fenris. Maybe going a second time on this in one go was a fool's errand. It's so boring. I think the worst part is that, like, I've memed it to death over the years to where I'm trying to bleed a stone for anything funny here.
Look for the lips control panel. It'll be somewhere nearby. Take the lid down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the Ultima weapon. your eyes peeled. Gaius could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about dying. You're too bloody useful.
That is such a weirdly out of character line for Sid, I swear.
I don't think the connection was lost much.
Tell me, for whom do you fight? Do you believe in Eorzea? Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well at Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, everyone. Except for this. And you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters.
Feels like one character couldn't be so right and so wrong at the same time.
What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Swan, to grovel at their feet? The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must.
Although, entirely honest though, it really is good writing to watch Gaius go from this pompous prick to the person he is later.
And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong.
It definitely made no sense. He is a pompous prick right now.
Knowing this, but a single path is open to the infinite ruler, that of false worship, a path which leads to innovation and death.
And death.
Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation. Come, champion of Eorzea, face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule. It is only right that I should take your realm, for none among you has the power to stop me.
Oh, is that so? Dang nabbit, somebody did it again. Actually, I know it was you, Fenris, it's fine. Honestly, I don't blame you. Using the Japanese as the only way to get out of this faster is entirely valid. You fool! Ah, man. You know, I don't know. I've been kind of considering lately if I had the time, or if I had, like, say, a subathon goal or something, there could be some potential fun in the idea of starting over on a new character in 14 and experiencing it from the ground up again. Make a new character on a different server. You know, just kind of fun stuff like that. Because I know there's New Game Plus, but it feels like there's just something different about the idea of starting over from the actual beginning. Yep. All right. Oh, that's one guy is down. I always feel like when Monk is trying to solo something like this, it never feels like it's like really getting the job done. And go for it. Let's beat him up, beat him up. Boom! Such devastation was my intent. Also, extra cute glams, and I hate that I have to pick. And tells a daring do and good. Marked off. Alright. Okay, so I got notification from my wife that she is actually making our dinner right now. So, thank you guys for being here today. I greatly appreciate your support and time. I'm happy to be back in 14. We'll try and get this back onto the agenda more often. But for now, let's see who we got that we can raid and say hi to. And thank you very much, Fenris. You and Roses. I appreciate both of you being along for that. That was really cool of you. That made things significantly faster, and I greatly appreciate that. Let's see. Who's online? Who can we check here? You know what? Let's go outside of our box a little. Let's see if we can find somebody new to raid. Try and stay in the 14 category if possible. And so many people that just don't even have models. Or cameras even, for that matter. Let me check this person out real fast here on the side and see what we got. You know what? Yeah. Here's a new person that we shall go raid, y'all. Can skip cutscenes and hard shutting down game all the way back in. Did they bring that back? I thought they patched that out. Well, I'll have to look into that for future possibilities. But for now, though, go ahead and make sure to copy the raid message here. And we're going to go raid a new person. She's got actually a pretty cute model. And she's got not very many followers, but she's also doing 14, so yeah. I think it works out. Alright. Once again, thank you all for being here for Memorial Day. If you celebrate it, have a happy one and hope it's good and awesome. If you don't, just try and stay cool and have a good one. Keep an eye on Twitch, check out the Discord, and I will see you guys next weekend. Alrighty. Well, let's go raid Noir Arts. Now, I will say I've never raided this person before, so we'll see. Hopefully they are a nice and fun person. Alright, bye-bye everybody.